Hello everyone and welcome back to Rebel Brick. Again, I'm kind of shooting this with my cell phone and we're going to make another little comic here today. I'm working at trying to get a spot to get my computer over here so that way I can try and use my computer with the camera. But until that point, we'll just have to kind of work things out with the phone. So I thinking that, hey, we have a new plant. We're going to work through things. So here I have our plant manager slash president, whatever, and he's talking to our sales director. So we have John, which is our plant manager. Sales director is Hector, and they're kind of sitting there talking, saying, "Hey, the plant looks like it's coming along great." So as we can see that, we have everything sitting over here and it looks like it's doing all right. I'm going to put the phone into my holder so that way I can hold that, and I'm going to move you right over here because that's where we have our bathrooms, and then I can move our figures in the view. And then we have John. We'll have him put his hand down. We'll get Hector, and I got his hand moved up here a little bit. And they can talk. This is, well, the bathrooms are coming through good. And then we're going to shift over a little bit. And we'll keep them in view. And I still have work here, but say, hey, oops, slide them over just a little bit more here. Okay. Saying, hey, we're going to have our break room put in here, so that way we have area for that. And then they're going to kind of move along here. So as we follow Hector, and my phone kind of falls over a little bit. And let's see, okay. So we'll kind of move Hector over. And then they'll look at the machines. And John will be over here and he'll take a look. And we'll kind of, oh, my phone just likes to move that way, doesn't it? So we'll look over here and I'll say, hey, the figures are looking good. The machines seem like they're working right. And then we're going to pan over here. And here we have one of our operators, and he's playing with the figures, and he's going to go, take that, bad guy. You're going to be under arrest, or something like that. And then we're going to have our plant manager, and we're going to lift up his arm so he can talk to our machinist here. And we're going to have Hector come over, and then they're going to sit there and say, hey, I haven't come up with a name for the gentleman yet, so at this point we'll just call him Bob for the moment, but we'll figure out what I make him for a name. They'll say, hey Bob, let's make sure that we save some for the inventory. Can't play with them all day. So that's just kind of a simple little comic I was thinking of. Kind of had it stuck in my mind all day while I'm sitting there at work. Just the unfortunate things as we're having to go to work and take care of everything else, and thinking about what's the next thing that we can do with our plant. But getting on to what I was saying before, because yes, I do want to have, as I slide my phone here, sorry if it gets a little fuzzy here, I want to do, sitting over here, I've got murals to put up, I've got some other pictures I want to print out, but I'm going to get a break room over here. I got to get a maintenance shop in here somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to put it. And I do have one maintenance cart, so for nothing else, we have a maintenance cart, and I'll get a maintenance guy in here. And I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to go with racking. I want some racking for storage, for boxes and all that. I was thinking about over here. I've got these rolls sitting here, which should work. And as I move this around, it's kind of hard for me to see, but I don't think I have enough room here for actual racking. I do on the other side. So if I spin that around on the other side, which isn't very easy. Here, I'll just kind of do it this way. So on the other side of my container, I've got room for racking right here, but it's going to be a small amount of racking, so I'll have to figure something out. Either I'm going to have to change the doors up or something. Either I make this piece smaller here or whatever, because I mean, here's my container. If I move it away, it is what it is, but I need 6 pegs for my racks if I make my skids work out. Actually, thinking about it, I might not need 6 pegs. I think 4 pegs might work. Let me grab my skids. Actually, looking at my skids, I think 4 pegs might work. So, whoops, nice and large there. So, if my skids are only 4 pegs, I think I can get away with just doing 4 pegs there. So that might actually fit there. I might just kind of luck out. So, yep, looks like I got 5 pegs there. So the racking should just barely work there. All right, well, that kind of solves it, because like any other company or whatever, you have product, you have to store stuff, you have to store raw materials coming in for our paper, for printing, to our figures and all that stuff, because if they're going to be a fictional factory and they're going to sell stuff, they have to be able to store it somewhere. But as our guys are having fun here at work, and I want to have a boss that's not going to stop them from having fun, but encourage them to have fun during the day, because God, we all wish we had bosses like that, and sometimes it just doesn't seem like we really get that at work. So hopefully this brings a smile to your face. Thank you for spending some time with me today. I'd like to tell you to keep bricking, keep having fun, and if you come up with anything on your own, let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Have a good day.